Hello, welcome back to AtlantaPhoenixEsports. My name is Christopher, and today we have another reaction video. This is the Overwatch Season 2 of, of Overwatch Summit trailer. This just came out quite recently, within the last couple of minutes or so. We're gonna watch it, we're gonna talk about it. Alright, here we go. Alright, not bad. Okay, new hero. Nice. Okay. What else we got? Post-match acolytes. Glad that that's coming back. Ooh, new map rework. Nice. This has been out of rotation for a long time. Right. Looks like a little panda. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Nice new skins. Nice. Alright, okay.
You don't want to pick this fight.
Ooh. Okay. Nice. Getting more for the set. Okay. I saw this. This is nice. I cannot wait to get that mythic. So cool. What is this? Oh, is this the mythic? Ooh. Oh, that's cool. Ooh. Okay. Lijiang Towers coming in. And Ramatra's coming in to Stadium. Cool. Double barrier. Okay. Interesting. Okay, and Juno's getting reworked. Jetpack Cat's coming in halfway through Stadium. Okay. After this season. What? Okay, that is... Alright, that's pretty cool. Ooh, and anniversary for the 10 years. I cannot wait. Now the question is, what's the collab this season? Alright, come on. What's the collab? Diablo? That looks like Diablo. Kind of. Granted, I've not played Diablo, so I could be completely wrong. But, I mean, from the looks of it, it almost looks like Diablo. But that's cool. But, alright, let's go back, let's break down some of this. Alright, starting off, a little bit of gameplay from new hero. We saw that in some her videos. Pretty cool. Now, this was a feature, some of you may not remember or know, but this was a feature back in Overwatch 1 where there would be player cards at the very end, and so people can vote, be like, this person, we like this person or this person for like their cool feat, like like eliminations, damage, or just weird stat kind of things. They got rid of this when it went from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2, but now they brought it back, so that's kind of cool. And apparently also they are tinkering with the fact that at the end during this and during play the game, you will hear both teams in the same voice chat. So it's gonna be interesting, and I know it is going to be abused heavily in the first day. So that's gonna be interesting. So that's cool. Also, the rework of Antarctic. This is cool. I mean, it definitely looks more orange. That is something immediate that I can see, is that it's just a lot of orange. Because look, see, originally it was all gray here, but now, okay. Whoops. Alright, let me try to see, what it... Okay, so they removed that building. Okay. Also, they added this right here, and it looks like Wrecking Ball got frozen up there. So could that just be like I don't know if that was like a weird, just like cinematic thing, or that's gonna be a feature in the actual map where if a character gets too high up there, they will freeze. That is interesting. Also, these kind of like it's like a spray paint kind of like this reminds me kind of the oh, what was the skin set that they had? It was like I don't know, it was like a streetwears skins that they had a couple seasons ago. This is what that reminds me of. I'm completely blanking on it, and I'm probably not gonna remember it until like I look up, like I go back into like Overwatch and be like, oh yeah, it was this set. But like this is like a cool kind of like streetwears kind of design. Also, this is interesting because Jetpack Cat got the last starter pack from last season. So that is interesting that they gave it to Jetpack Cat again. I think that's like the first time that we've had back to back. And you would think that the starter pack would be for the newest character, but no. Huh, interesting. Also, I mean, the fact that it's a panda, that's just adorable. So yeah, see, this is what I saw, is that they got frozen up here. So that could be something interesting to see in the match.
I've got you. Gracias.
Also, the skin theming, so what I've seen, it definitely reminds me of like kind of like someone made the comparison. It was like fairy themed. It's like a lot of mystic kind of magic, you know, like it was like fairies basically. So like it's very obvious with, you know, Spring Fairy skin. But yeah, like sort of like Spring Fairies, and they look amazing. Look at the Tracer one. I'm not gonna lie, it does look like she's wearing like a black like collared shirt. But like, hold on, let me see if I can get. Oh no, wait, back the other way. This one, it's definitely got like a fiery kind of personality to that one. So that one is a really cool one. I can't wait to see that in the game. And look at all of these characters. Now, granted, probably a few of these might be in the shop, but
Hope you brought a change of clothes.
it will be cool to see all of them.
You don't want to pick this.
Also, adding up more to this sort of like skin collection. Also, did they give Hanzo a tutu?
Fight.
Hold on, wait. Look back on Hanzo.
You don't want to pick this fight.
Huh? They gave her like a skirt kind of thing. Oh, cool.
Come on.
But all these look so cool.
Let me teach
I don't think I'll be able to get all of these skins, because I try to like only get like one of the major skin sets per season, mostly with like the collab ones. Because you know, I'm a broke college student. I don't make money off of any of this.
You're a fighter, huh?
A steady blade.
But also, I saw this like leaked and, you know, pictures of it. This looks so cool, and also like the flames. I'm like, oh, that looks so cool. Like that's a instant day one. Just I gotta get that one. It just looks so cool. Oh, and like the little animation, like the weapon inspect is him with the shurikens. Oh, that's so cool. I cannot wait to see that and like play the games. But this is cool. This right here is a really cool mythic skin. I cannot wait to see the other sort of like different variations of the skin. So there's probably gonna be like a couple recolors, maybe some changing of like the gun and some like extra tidbits here and there. But that looks so cool. I cannot wait to get that mythic. That is an amazing mythic. Also, Ramatra coming into Stadium. It's cool. So already a cool new ability that he can do is just double shields. which I don't think. Yeah, he's the only one that has a shield that will be able to do this. Because Reinhardt can't do that. Brigitte can't do that. Orisa does have. She definitely she has 2 shields, but like one shield that was her like original shield back in Overwatch 1, and then her spinning javelin sort of like shield. Also, it did look like he had like a speed boost. Like, so if we go back,
Ramatra, at your side.
so maybe like a rocket like punch possibly for an ability, which is definitely cool.
Stay down this time.
I am prepared to cause trouble.
Also, cool rework, and also introducing Jetpack Cat. Nice. And I saw this. I'm just like, this right here is room for havoc, and I'm just like, I cannot wait for this. This would be fun. Like, I can already see a cool video of this. This is amazing. Also, I have seen reports, like people talking about this and whatnot, that they're adding abilities to a couple of the characters, and I think now if I remember correctly, I might be wrong. So take this with a grain of salt. I might be wrong, but Reaper is gonna have a new ability, but I think it was his sniper shotguns. I think I heard someone talking about that, where like they were reworking his giving an ability for that so he can do more like long range stuff. So I saw that, I was like, that's would be cool. But that, take that with a grain of salt. I'll have to wait and actually see that within the game and like officially like stated and everything. Also, look at this poster. Look, they have everyone, including all the new characters over here. And also we got all of them in their new designs. Definitely, I don't see anyone in any old, Overwatch 1 designs. Doesn't look like. That's just an amazing picture right there. That is awesome. Celebrating 10 years. I started playing Overwatch back in 2019. So seeing them hit the 10-year mark is insane. That I cannot wait for whatever they have planned for the 10-year anniversary. Definitely something cool. I assure that there's more than likely something really cool that they're going to be doing for the 10-year.
No mountain I can't climb, no target I can't.
And then, the cool, like this is the crossover skin, sort of like a demonic sort of character. Let me see if they actually state what it is. New damage hero, acolyte, Ramatra. It doesn't say anything. I'm just looking at the comments to see if there's anything, if anyone else has stated it. Nope. Mostly just everyone happy at the fact that Ramatra got mentioned and that Ramatra's getting a new skin. For the most part, yeah. But we shall see. The new season of Overwatch comes out tomorrow. At the time we're recording this, this video is probably just going to be uploaded, the same day, recording-wise. So I cannot wait for the next season of Overwatch, where I'm probably going to stream as soon as I get back from classes and stuff. So, yeah. That's going to be about it for the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and we will see you all in the next one.